me introduce you to a special girlie called Pearl. This is my new car, which is a Volkswagen Polo TSI Life, and it is the 2021 model. Welcome to my new car. Oh my god, I cannot believe that she's finally here. I mean, honestly, I'm in shock. I have no idea just what is my life, even though I know, like, I literally purchased the car myself. I'm just in awe that she's here, and she is honestly beautiful. Like, there is so much that I need to explore and navigate. One of the things that I am a bit like concerned about is I actually feel like I'm in the roof of the car right now. There's a lever here that like pumps the seat up and down, and I need to get it right, I think, is the issue that's going on right now. There are so many little gaps that I can put you in the steering wheel. But honestly, I just can't quite believe, like, I have a key that's like I can unlock and lock the car like without touching it. But the silence that is the engine is actually strange. Oh, so one thing that I do need to work out is I swear it has like parking sensors, but I don't know how to do it. Help. So let's turn that off. I'm just playing around with the car, quite honestly. I want to turn it on. As you can tell, I definitely need to have a sit down with my car and figure out a lot of stuff. But for now, I am just amazed. I love this little spot, like you're in my steering wheel. It's actually so funny. I bought the car off of Cinch. I bought it outright, and I'm very grateful for that, because you know how I feel about financing cars, if you didn't know. I dislike it quite heavily, and I think it's understandable. The level of interest that you pay for a car that isn't yours until the very last payment is just very off-putting to me. And so I decided to not do that and to buy it outright, because to me that just makes sense. Let's have a look around the car, shall we? So this is the front bit, which, oh my god, honestly, I think it's so sexy. It's so sleek. I never thought I would refer to a car as sexy. I'm sorry if that's cringe. There are not USB ports, but USB-C ports, which, do you know what? Because all of my phones and gadgets are quite new, USB-C works very well in my favour. The boot is so nice, and I love that the floor of the boot is hard, because in Poly it was like a mat which just laid across the tyre. The spare wheel is also a proper tyre, which I didn't have that before either. Not quite sure what that compartment is. It's empty anyway, so who knows. Back to the front of the car, so as you can see, it's all screen technology, and this is definitely going to take some getting used to, because I actually think it's actually harder to look at than just an old Speedo. I spent some time going through each of the settings on the indicators. I was like, what is this? How do I put my wipers on? And you can also change the style of the clock that comes up on the screen. I took it for a spin around the block earlier, and the cat's gonna run outside. Do you know what? It's your life, live it. I took it for a spin around the block. It was very different to Polly. I'm noticing some very big changes quite quickly to the difference in the cars and how they drive. Especially when the car you had before is, what, 20 years older. So yeah, a lot of new things, but I'm just on my lunch break at work, and I really wanted to film a video of like the car properly, like the insides and stuff. So the things I need to buy are car mats. I want to get some like nice ones. I'll have a little shop around. If you have any recommendations for car mats, then please let me know. I can't quite believe that I'm driving a car that is literally brand new. Like, having a key like this is just quite overwhelming to me, actually. It's one of those things like you'd never believe that it would happen. I used to drive around in Poly thinking, oh, when's it gonna break next? Like, what's gonna go wrong? And hopefully that anxiety in time will fade off. At the moment it's still very much there. But yeah, I'm very excited, not gonna lie. Like, I'm just very excited and very overwhelmed that I'm able to have a car like that now compared to my first car. But I am 24, so you know, it's time to maybe not be part of Bangaramics, although there is a part of me that one day would quite like to buy another 6M2 and have it as a project car. I think that'll be sort of in time, maybe a retirement plan. That's it. I am going to be picking my mum up from work later in the car, so I'm going to film her reaction because I banned her from watching my TikToks today so that she doesn't see anything. No spoilers for Kelly, because I know that she is going to be super excited, because at the end of the day, she is probably the most driven around passenger other than my boyfriend in Polo, so I'm very excited for her to get picked up from work in Pearl and see the new car. I think it's a very exciting time for actually a lot of people in my family. It sounds really silly, but I don't know, it means I'll be able to take my nanny out for lunch and I'll be able to go on road trips and not think, the car's gonna break down. And overall, I'm just very excited. So until then, this is Pearl's first kind of appearance on YouTube, and if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Bye.